What are you looking at? You know, when you're racing down the race line in a dragon boat, what exactly are you looking at? Are you checking out the opposition, seeing if they're just about to race past you, speed past you at a rate of knots? Are you checking out your buddy or the rest of the crew, making sure they're working hard enough in your particular estimation, or their technique is up to scratch? Are you checking out your own workspace, your catch point, your power point, your spring off the back if that's part of your paddling tradition? You're checking out other people's workspace, or things that are going to effectively and efficiently propel your boat fast forward, or maybe slow things down. Okay, here we go, back at the Pineretti Resort. It's a bit grey today, there's a storm coming, so let's get this moving. Now, when you're looking, what are you looking at? I like to use a couple of shooting analogies, you know, bows and arrows sort of thing. So you're looking, or you're going where you're looking, straight down the paddle line, straight in the direction, future water, where the boat is travelling. I also like the idea, when you're talking about shooting, the weapon, if it was a weapon, would point naturally at the target, without any disturbance of the position. Okay, fine. Now, whether this is a weapon, is a musical instrument, is a matter of debate. However, it should point naturally where you're going, and that's why I like this idea that you point where you're going, or that's really, you're not actually pointing where you're going, you're bringing it up to your eye line before you're rotating, reaching and catching. So you're coming up to that point rather than leaning out or leaning in or overextending. It's a normal, natural position you're coming up to. I'll talk about 2 points of sighting, 2 sighting points. The first, where you're looking. Now, it's important to keep your head up, your back straight, so you're looking where you're going. Your body should be straight, head up, back straight. That doesn't mean bolt upright. You can be leaning forward purposefully, but that back is straight and in line, neutral spine, okay? Also keeps your airway open if you've got your head up. Once again, in shooting, look up, shoot up, look down, shoot down, if you like. So if I'm looking down all the time, I'm losing my catch. So I want to be bringing it up to the eye line and moving forward, so I can articulate around about the waist, hip flexor, and also at the shoulder as well when I'm leaning forward to make that catch. If I'm looking down, I'll follow the body down, and what may start off as a nice catch there then becomes neutral or maybe negative at the point of first contact with the water for the catch. Okay, so it's important there as well. Look up, paddle up, look down, paddle down. Okay, so there's your focus point. You also need an aiming point. And when I say aiming point, I mean the catch point. And you might find it quite useful to have a little bit of tape around your paddle, and then whilst you're getting used to your catch point, the point at which it's making contact with the water, fully buried, positive, underload, take the piece of tape off the paddle, put it on the gunnel, and that's the catch point. That's your point, your aiming point. So basically, by the time the paddle passes that point, it's under load, under tension, in the water, and you're pulling water or generating forward movement. Okay, so every time there's a call for reach or catch or 2 inches on the front or stride or whatever your terminology is, that's the point you're going for. Because most people, as they get more fatigued, the nice big position there becomes slightly smaller, slightly shorter, and it gets down and down and down, rather than the more counterintuitive but more logical, actually get bigger, get more oxygen in, and recharge those muscles, recharge those internal batteries. Okay, so normal, natural, aiming point, focus point. So it really is quite important, not just what you're looking at, where you're looking and why you're looking there. The old style of turning inboard from the 1990s, okay, it might look nice and symmetrical, but actually by you doing that, you're actually losing sight of the strokes, your own paddle, and maybe a bit of spatial awareness, proprioception as well. So I like the idea of looking where I'm going. You are sort of keeping certain things in your peripheral vision, the synchronicity, the symmetry, front, back, left, right, catch point, making sure you're in time and in phase, and that's going on as well. But principally, it's from a point where you're looking forwards to see where you're going and always moving towards future water. That's all from me.